Hello and welcome back to another episode of Robocraft and back to the I come in peace. So actually I should be this way up. I come in peace. Kind of hard to get in the screen. There we go. Look at that. Now, those who have noticed there are no weapons, well done. There are no weapons. Also, it's slightly a different shape. Now, I've taken the weapons off. I've been balancing this and generally using it for plasma technology, but someone commented in the last video that they would like to see an interceptor. That is a dogfighter, a flying ship designed for taking on other flying robots or possibly harassing ground vehicles, but generally not a bomber. So, I have streamlined this design in an effort to try and make it possible to use this general design for dogfighting. And I've met with some interesting design decisions, and I thought I'd bring you back before I settled on everything, because I haven't really tested this out too much, but we're going to go into the practice grounds and just see how this handles at the moment, and then hopefully, I suspect this one's going to pass the test, but as long as this handles okay, then I'm going to start slapping some guns on it. Ooh, it's much too light at the moment. My goodness, look at those vapor trails. But let's see how it handles. Is it generally going to be okay? It is extremely light at the moment. It's fighting hard to continue climbing. I don't actually think I would be able to stop it from climbing right now. Oh no, there we go. If we wiggle around a little bit, we start to descend. There we go. Fantastic. But on the whole, it's quite a nice, fast little robot. I'm quite pleased with it, generally speaking. Fantastic. Let's draw some trails in the sky. No, let's not. Right, we're going to go and stick some guns on this and hopefully pull it down. I'm actually glad that it's trying to lift up, because that means it's going to be a little bit less balancing than I'm going to have to do once we've actually added weight on. Now, we are already in Tier 3, and I won't be surprised if when I stick some of the larger lasers that I've got, because I've got much higher tier lasers than I have plasmas, we may actually even creep into Tier 4. So you may get to see some of the Tier 4 creations that are out there. Now, first and foremost, we're going to take the level 3 S-type lasers. I've only got 2 of these, so... Now, generally speaking, there are 2 ways that we're going to be able to build this. One is kind of as a floating, kind of a weapons platform, almost like a satellite, but just really low down. A suborbital satellite, if you like. And that would have all the guns on the bottom, and your objective would be to get fairly high up and then just float along and then just snipe things down on the ground, which is more or less what the bomber was doing. Only the guns would be able to be much more accurate at fighting things in front of you as well. You'd be able to shoot directly ahead and you wouldn't have to take into consideration angle and drop and that sort of thing. The other way is to have kind of a spattering of guns on top and, again, some guns on the bottom. And that will give you some ability to fight anything above or below you. But again, you're basically building a weapons platform at that point. Now what we've got here is, without the plasmas, without all of that extra weight, it's actually quite, and also with having tailored the tail a little bit, and I've also put on my highest tier hover blades, it's actually quite a fast little ship. It's quite maneuverable as well. So what we're going to be building, I think, is a dogfighter, and for that, we're not going to really care about having guns at the bottom, like for harassing ground targets while we're flying horizontal. We're going to be building this with all of its firepower pointed straight forward. We're going to have to be facing what we want to destroy. The benefit of that is that when all of your guns are basically focused at the same point, it becomes so much easier to fire. Because if you can fire at all, you know that pretty much all of your guns are going to be able to hit what you're shooting at. I mean, it's not always the case, but it usually is. Now that right there is already almost to Tier 4, just by adding 2 guns, but we want more. We could... Well, we've got enough of these that I could put... See, the I come in peace logo is in the way. If I were to remove that, temporarily, you understand. Let me see, what's the angle like? Can it tip up much? I could put it there, but... yeah, okay. We'll put it right on the front. So all of our firepower is going to be... No, actually, we'll move it back. I've already got some blocks there that I was putting to balance it, but that's just as well, because I prefer to have guns actually anchored to solid blocks rather than helium. I don't know why, because helium blocks don't explode. They just break like everything else. They're no less secure than anything else. This is all in my mind. I appreciate that. I'm crazy, and I'm trying to fix it. But no, for now, that'll do. Now, this is going to be an extremely heavy robot. I'm also a little bit uncertain about... Well, if I were to put... I'm worried about these being on the wing tips, on the tips of the hammerhead design, because a shot would be able to just completely remove that arm altogether, and I'd lose all the guns. But I guess it really wouldn't matter too much if I swapped them around, and it would perhaps overbalance it. I think it's probably going to be better for balance to have these two on either side, since I don't have anything that would... I don't want too much weight right at the tip there. I'm not sure if this is going to make too much of a difference, but we'll see. Let's jump in and have a bit of a practice. See how maneuverable this is. I'm certain I'm probably going to need to tweak the balance. We'll see. Oh, okay. It's not rising that hard. It is rising, though. Okay, I'm going to need to pull off some of that weight. But, you know what? That isn't actually too bad at all. Though, yeah, I think it is rising a little bit too fast. But let's see how maneuverable it is. Oh, it's very maneuverable, actually. And that is one of the primary characteristics you want for a dogfighter. Can we dive? The diving is a little bit hard. I may need to swap out and get some better thrusters for diving specifically. Because we want to be able to nosedive any hostiles on the ground, do a bit of a strafing run, and then just pull up suddenly and be out of their range before they really know what was happening. But right now we're kind of gliding down. Not really that good. Also, if we stop, our lasers become much more accurate, as you see there. But if you stop, you're pretty much just a sitting duck in the air. Or rather, a flying duck, I suppose, since you're in the air. Oh, my goodness, I'm stupid sometimes. Right, let's see how accurately we can attack something if we're just flying towards it. Now, we'd either have this, have our zoomed-in mode, or we can just use our guns regularly. Damn it, you're underneath me. My guns are not built for that. If only I could do a barrel roll. And no, that doesn't mean turning sideways, you fools. Barrel roll is what I was trying to do, but unfortunately my hover blades refuse to allow me to tip backwards like that. Alright. We want something in the air, really, ideally, or to get further down. I think we're definitely going to have to fix the diving problem, though. This is a massive flaw in this design. We need to be able to just tip down in the same way that we can take off. Alright, let's spin around. Turning circle isn't actually that bad. I was about to say it's not great, but it actually isn't too bad. Alright, we're coming in now for a kill. Now, if we were certain we were safe, we could go into the zoomed-in mode, but honestly, I don't think it's necessary. We're fighting things in front of us at all times, so it's not really going to be that much of a problem. In fact, I could just zoom straight in and fight like this. And up. Oh no, I hit the floor, damn it. That's why I shouldn't zoom all the way in. But that's what we want to be able to dive like, is like this, only going down, hence diving. Right, let's go and fix this. We're lifting a little bit too fast, and we're diving a little bit too slow. That is that the helium is pulling us up a little bit too fast. I'm sorry about the friends request thing. Unfortunately, the friends request... I'll just show you something, because a lot of people wonder why I don't accept their friends request, right? There's two people here. It seems that Robocraft wasn't designed to allow anyone to have this many friends. If I accept this, boom. My friends list is weird and I can no longer see the other person. So I slowly have to accept people. And even then, I don't see when they're online all the time. Friends list doesn't seem to want to scroll that way for me. Now then. The question is... Do we have any... We do have some thrusters that I could use. Those are reasonably powered upward thrusters, but I'm not going to be able to fit a second one in there, no. That would be too easy. Well, I could have... No, we'll go with the same types of thrusters, just at the sides there. I mean, ultimately, if we lose that wingtip, we'll just lose a little bit of our ability to dive, but we've still got these two weak diving thrusters at the front there. Now, that may have also fixed our weight problem. Let's give that a test. We'll see if that little bit of additional weight will have fixed the helium pulling us up too fast. No, it doesn't look like it. But it might have made a slight difference. Let's climb, and we'll see how we can dive once we've climbed all the way up. And that's another reason why you can't do a barrel roll. The helium, which is all on the top of my craft, refuses to allow me to just roll. It'll always spin me around halfway. Right. The addition of the vapor trails actually makes balancing really easy. I can see that I'm climbing. But let's see about going down. Ooh, that's much better. That's what we want. Oh, no. Driving forward is overcompensating. But, perhaps we need significantly more downward thrust. I think we may do. Because the hover blades are fighting against me a bit too much. Okay, well, we're still rising a little bit fast. And we're still not diving quite fast enough. So, perhaps we'll add a little bit more. And the last friend to be added. Can I even see you? Yes, I can. Fantastic. There you go. Now, to add a little bit more downward thrust. Will this fit in there? It will. Okay, that isn't too bad. Again, a bit short for space now. So it's hard to find places for me to put these little thrusters. I'm also not happy that I've had to get rid of our name tag. I don't really want the name to be right in the middle. And this ship is not going to be bombing things. You're not really going to be seeing it coming at you from the bottom. You're going to be seeing it coming at you head on. So, let's move things around just a little bit. Really? Can I not put this there? Okay, I can put it there. There we are. I come in peace. Which is an absolute lie. I apologize for lying to you. Let's get rid of that. What I would like to do instead is place this there. And get rid of these. Now this is going to be throwing the balance off massively. Ah, damn ya. Okay. We're going to have to buy 2 more. Now, I really do need to get a lot more money because each one of these highest tier thrusters that I've got costs 6 grand. I'm going to need to get a lot more tech points if I want to unlock the next one because it's like 50 tech points. We'll just buy those 2 thrusters for now. But it'll probably be ridiculously expensive. It's comparable, I suppose. I've got nothing in that price range. Oh, actually, okay. So we've got a top laser cannon level 4. To go to the top laser cannon level 4 S-type is 10k. So we'll probably be looking at 10k or somewhere near that for the level 4 S-type thruster. And that's only slightly better. This one's 188,000 newtons. This one is 206,000 newtons. But the tier 5 thruster is 243,000 newtons. I think I'll hold out for that, but that's going to be a while before I can get to that. Now then. And yes, I have been listening to you all. Oh no, that's not the wrong one. I want the one back there. Middle mouse button. Haha! That makes things easier. Right, there we go. So there's our maneuvering thrusters. This is all going to be off now. The balance is going to be absolutely terrible. Alright, where am I going to stick my flag? No! You shouldn't answer that question. I know what you're thinking. You should stop thinking it right now. Alright, let's pop that in there. We could actually have another gun on the top, but I don't think having more is necessarily the right thing there. It would be redundancy for us losing guns, but honestly, if the whole design with this is not really to be the one being shot at. We want to be chasing people, coming down like a bird of prey down upon plasma bombers that aren't suspecting anything and can't shoot us back. Right, let's see how this has messed up our balance, and then we'll have to redress the balance, and then we'll go out and see how this works. Oh dear. Well, I can see right now that this is a bit of a problem. Let's climb. Straight up, please. There we go. Now, even if the helium can't keep us in the air, as long as I'm actively moving around, it won't matter. And I suppose, in a way, you don't need... Because, I mean, a dogfighter really shouldn't ever be slowing down. Oh, that's good. We can dive really fast now. Compared to our climbing ability, our diving ability is phenomenal. In fact, we can barrel roll. A little too well. Fantastic. Okay, the addition of those extra thrusters to pull us down has really made a hell of a lot of difference. In fact, so much that I think we might be able to take some of the thrusters off the middle and add them for climbing. Just a little bit of help to get us up. Because right now we've got way too much taking us down. Okay, let's have a look at that. And with that in mind, again, this isn't a bomber. Oh, even a bomber should always be in motion, but that it's even more so for a dogfighter. We should never be standing still. We should always be moving and always fighting something in front of us. So our ability to just hold position and hover, thanks to the helium, is not the be-all end-all anymore. Right, let's swap you guys out. Let's swap you around. There we are. A little bit of extra climb. And I suppose on that point, let's start stripping away some of this helium. We might even be able to build ourselves a little cockpit. You never know. There we go. I just want to test where we are at the moment. You should never take all of the helium off, because the helium will help stabilize your craft. It adds a bit of drag, which can be a big help. Let's climb. Oh, we're climbing quite well. Are we climbing fast enough? Yes, we can now barrel roll in both directions. Fantastic. Right, without a bit of climb, we do actually dive, though. That's what we... Ooh, what's happening there? Okay. That's kind of what we want the helium for, is to keep us steady when we're moving forward. If we're not diving or climbing, ideally, we shouldn't be gaining or losing height. Let's just test this again. Let's see how this balances. Let's get up a little bit, because down this low, our hover blades will be stabilizing us against the ground. Right. No, it really, really wants to just pull down constantly. So we are definitely going to need a little bit more helium in the front. Just a tad. I can probably get rid of the helium in the back, in the middle though. And we'll replace the helium in the front. Now, a couple of people have asked for a bit more videos where I'm designing, and equally some have asked for more where I'm actually fighting. So I guess I'm just going to be trying to find a nice balance between the two for these videos. I know that you're never going to be able to please everyone, obviously, but I'm going to do my best to please as many as I can. There we go. Now, we'll take that away and replace this. So I'm unlikely to ever make a video where all I'm doing is fighting, or a video where all I'm doing is designing, or if I am, I'll probably upload them both on the same day. But for now, let's continue with the testing. And I think we're close now to a point where we can take this out for at least 1 or 2 games. Let's see, is this going to remain steady once we're up in the air? Again, you've got to get fairly high up so that you can work out whether it's stable or not. But it looks... No? No, it looks like it's trying to climb now a little bit too much. Okay, well maybe we do actually need the helium in the middle. Alright then. Perhaps I was a bit hasty in taking all of that out. Let's just add a little bit of helium back along the wing section here. Oh, get rid of that. And we'll see if this stabilizes or not. We've added 4 helium blocks there. Let's not be hasty and add too many. Otherwise it's just going to increase the amount of balancing I need to do. Unfortunately, every helium block does have a fairly significant effect on your balance. And now between the climbing thrusters and the diving thrusters, I can actually climb quite well. Right, how are we going to do? We are more or less stable. We're falling a little bit too fast. So... oh, wow. Yeah, the nose is way too heavy now. Perhaps if I simply replace some helium... see, I don't want to put it over the thrusters. And I know there's no reason not to. It's not going to ignite it, but... oh, actually, yeah, since I've moved that thruster, I can. Those ones are now pointing down, so this should work. Let's try this out once more. Hopefully this will be the last balance test. But this is pretty much how you build a flyer. I've tended to try and cut out the in and out of the practice map whilst I've been balancing the weight of the flyers in the previous videos. But there is a lot of this involved. But that looks pretty good. We are losing a little bit of height, but that's fine. As long as it mostly... oh no, it's climbing a little bit too much now. Damn it. But as long as it is mostly stable, then we should be okay. But given how easily we can dive and how ridiculously easy we can climb, honestly, I think that should be good enough. Wow. We have got a lot of maneuverability in this now. Okay, I think we can take this out. Oh. Climb, please. Oh, right. By holding down the descend button, my hover blades were trying to keep me on the ground. Right, I think we're good enough. We're going to go and test this in some tier 4 battles. I don't really feel that we are armed or armored for tier 4 battles, but we'll see what they're like. Now, tier 4, I find a lot of flyers tend to congregate in tier 4 battles, so we may see some interest in dogfighting in this one, or it may just be they're all plasma flyers, and we've just got the rule of the skies. But I doubt we're going to be that lucky. And there are only... oh no, there are 6 robots waiting for tier 4 battles. And an average wait time of 37 seconds. That's quite a while. You tend to find as you move up in tiers that the waits get longer and longer, unfortunately. As you can see there's only 1 tier 10 bot ready for battle. And there are only 4 logged on in total to the servers right now. It all depends on when you log on, of course. It's starting to count over. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording here, and I shall resume when we actually get into the fight. So see you in a few moments. And welcome back. Not mere moments after you left, we were thrust back into the battle. Now, let's have a quick look. We've got 1 little guy there, 2 air, 3, 4. Okay, let's get up and join our flying brethren. Show off our ability to climb. Wow, you're fast. You're already off there. Well done. Right, where are the others? They're going up fairly high, so they're probably going to be sniping. You're slowly climbing. I'm not sure what kind of robot you are. You've got a couple of thrusters there, though. Now, it all comes down to our radar now. We need to be able to find attackers in the air before they can find us. There are new cubes available, though they are only available to those who have premium time at the moment for the next 3 days. Premium players get new cubes 3 days earlier than players who don't have any premium time. The new cubes are the radar receiver, which works in conjunction with your allies' radars. Oh, we've got something. There he is, up in the skies. We're coming for you. Now, the radar receiver will receive the radar transmissions from allies' radar, allowing you to use their radar to see where enemies are based on your allies' radar. So a plasma bomber would find great use in that. They'd be able to locate enemies on the ground whilst being outside of their vision range. Right, we need to get a little bit closer here. Let's get right in there, and bingo! That worked perfectly. And, oh, crap, someone's above us. Climb! Climb, you fool! See if we can get him. No. Wow, you've done a lot of damage to us. Well done, whoever you were. They have practically ruined our ship. But the other cube is the radar jammer. Now, the radar jammer, based on a distance... the difference in strength between the enemy's radar and your radar jammer will simply cause you to disappear off their radar. But it isn't complete. You'll disappear for a time, and then you'll come back. And the strength of your radar jammer will affect how long and how often you disappear. But it's never complete, so you're not going to be able to hide perfectly. And I can barely move with this thing. At this point, it would be better if I didn't have thrusters, honestly. We can dive, only we can't. Only one side of our ship is capable of climbing or diving, which means we basically just roll. How terrible. Okay, well, we may still win if they can kill the last two. It looks like they've gotten them off our base, at least. I am now basically an observer. And well, they're down to 2. We should win this. We've got a lot of people on our team and only 2 on theirs. Now, as I was saying, the radar jammer, it isn't perfect hiding. You will intermittently appear on enemy radar. And it is based on your radar jammer strength versus the enemy's radar strength. I think there are 5 levels of jammer and receiver. So there are only 3 levels of radar. So I'm assuming the level 4 and 5 jammers will always be able to defeat the level 3 radar. But I'm not sure on that, how it all balances out. But yes, they're only available to premium players right now. That is, those who've actually put premium time, not just anyone who's bought stuff or has Galaxy coins, but those who've actually spent it on having the premium EXP boosts and things like that. But in 3 days, they will be unlocked for everyone to purchase. Now, this is... are we still actually... Oh, crap, we're actually climbing. That's not good. There is now a ceiling in the game. And if we actually hit that ceiling, we'll immediately be killed. So, let's continue to try and go down. Go down? No? Not going down? Let's try and go down. No. We are making no progress. We're just drawing in the sky. Man, it sucks not to have all of my ship. The annoying thing is, my hover blades are perfectly capable of getting me down there. It's just the fact that I've got all of those other thrusters that are interfering every time I try to descend. Stupid thrusters. But okay, we won, nevertheless. And we're going to jump straight into another fight. We need a bit more of a test with this. But let's see how we did. Got 1 kill. Did a fair bit of damage. That actually wasn't a bad reward. It's on the low end of the scale for a tier 4. But we've got only 7 seconds to repair everything. Now, making a dogfighter, I may want to try and... I could add a little bit more armor. I'm not sure. I may want to add armor just underneath the pilot's seat, simply so that a stray plasma bolt that hits the belly of the craft won't immediately kill me. Because if it does, if something hit about there, the damage in the immediate blast radius would completely disconnect my pilot seat from the rest of the craft and would cause an insta-kill. If I just had a little bit of armor there, I'd need to get hit twice, because the first one would just peel off the armor, and the second one would then disconnect the seat. So that might be worth doing, but that would involve a lot more balancing. So we're just going to jump straight into another fight. And once again, I am going to pause the recording, so you don't have to wait with me, and I shall bring you back the moment we get into battle. So see you soon. And welcome back. Now, I've recorded a few battles at this point. Many of them have simply been uneventful. Either my team has been hopelessly overpowered and have destroyed the enemies with me barely getting a look in because I'm not the fastest flyer. I keep up with the tanks pretty well, and some of the floaters, but I'm not a high-powered flyer that can get into the battles too quickly. So either everything is dead before I get there, or I get destroyed by a lucky plasma barrage coming from below that I don't notice to get out of in time. So I'm probably not going to include many of those, but we'll see if this is one of the ones that I'm going to be including. Now, I've not seen anything on the radar yet, and a lot of our tanks are still behind. We've got 229 killer there. Oh, there's one. Let's get in there close if we can. And let's see. Here we go. Death from above! Kind of. Destroy! Ah, I've not got him. Oh well, someone else can finish him off. Done my bit. Taking him down. That's my job. Now, there's something right behind us. Oh, yes, there is. Dive! 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 No, I'm not a submarine. But it may be worth pretending to be one to get out of the way. Now, climb, climb, climb. That's right. Destroy him. Uh-oh. Bring my guns back up. Am I going to take him up first? No, I'm spinning. I'm out of control. Haha, we win! Oh, though my bot is horribly damaged. And I really shouldn't be this close to the ground. I've lost my, I've literally lost my thrusters. How I'm managing right now, I have no idea. I'm probably going to die very soon. Oh, my poor little bot. That's right. Let's just dance around here, Alen. You meanie. Picking on me. I'm defenseless. Didn't you see I came in peace? Oh, Hiralen, you bully. Wow, Hiralen. Your bullying is going to be up for the world to see on YouTube. Well done, though. I would have done the same. Only I probably would, well, I don't know. Maybe he felt bad about it. Maybe he was sat there saying, this is completely dishonorable. I am a horrible human being. I don't deserve any tea tonight because of this. Right you are. But well done nevertheless. Because I would have only killed your friends if I'd been given the chance. Now, this bot has a fair while to repair this time. But we're going to go straight back out, I feel. So, I'm going to jump into battle once again, and I shall see you once we actually join the fight. And we return once again. Good luck, have fun all, as always. Now, let's have a quick look around. We've got... one of the robots is named Angry something. Oh, wow, yours is blue. What level of armor is blue? That's awesome. Now, let's get up into the skies, and then we shall go and look for our prey. Wow, you're actually really far ahead. Well done. You either have some fantastically powerful thrusters, or your robot is incredibly light. Or both. Right, I don't want to be right in the middle because that is the obvious place for a flyer to come at you from. In fact, let's try going all the way up and then just swooping down. Let's try the whole bird of prey tactic. It might fail horribly, but you never know. Now, it would be better for this tactic if we had a very high-powered radar. That way we would be able to spot things quite low down. Try not to encourage him to fire where I am, please. Whoever that is on the ground. There is someone up here, I'm certain of it. Make yourself known! There are lots of tanks down there. There is someone hitting our base, but we've got a few people... Oh no, one of them just died. Wow, that's not good. Well, we need to get in here quickly. There's someone over there, perhaps? No, there's one person behind us. I'm going to sweep back and try and take him. Try and flank him if I can. But we will lose if no one gets back to our base soon. Oh no, he's gone. Okay, well, I am too close to our base to make a difference trying to get back. So I'm going to go in and try to capture. I really need to get more speed on this. That's the thing that's holding me back. That and our turn speed as well. My turn speed is equally abysmal. Now then, let's rise a little bit. Hello. What are you doing here? Is no one able to stop? Oh, good. Phew. Right, it looks like he's still active though. F163. I think I fought alongside him in one of the battles that I may or may not include in this video. There have been quite a few at this point. We might win, but I think he has killed our hopping friend over there. I think that's a fantastic tactic, using a plasma to hop yourself around. That is absolutely amazing. Goodbye. No, 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 he's still here. That's right. Hello, you made it at last. Oh, you hero. You sprightly little hero, you. Let me get in close. Ah, fantastic. You've literally... It is literally a seat with a plasma gun attached to it. My God. But we didn't actually do any damage in that battle, which is a bit of a shame, but my God, a seat with a plasma gun attached to it. I am very, very impressed. And I've only just noticed that the CPU for our boss is pretty much right at the point where we're maxed out. We've only got 8 more petroflops left that we could use. So just as well I didn't try to add in more guns, really, isn't it? Right, I think I've got enough time for one more battle, so I shall meet you in the arena. Oh, never mind. It looks like the arena is waiting for us, so it was destined to be. This may end up being, well, it's going to be a bit longer of a video than I usually do. I apologize for that, but good luck. Have fun all. Right then, we've got the better boss on the whole because they brought in a platoon which includes one person of level 2, or tier 2 I should say. But hopefully that person doesn't get annihilated instantly and actually gets something worthwhile out of the experience, I would hope. I'm not saying good luck, have fun, just because it's tradition. I actually do mean it. I would hate for him to be instantly dominated. It would be kind of annoying. Right, let's get in there. Ooh, let's move away. No, stop shooting me. How do you know what I am? Is someone watching me right now? I don't know. Alright, we're going to come at them from the side, I think. Now, it looks like there's at least one person down there who may be hanging back for defense. I'm not sure. Oh, we've got someone. Where is he? Oh, he's down there. Okay, let's get down there and deal with him if we can. Right, he's heading for a flanking maneuver, I think, possibly. Maybe. Fairly sure we should be able to finish him off. There we go, fantastic. He was winged though. I imagine he was either damaged coming through and just maintained momentum and flew all over the place. And there's another. It's a sniper over there. Let's see if we can get in close. It looks like he's been winged. He's going down. What is your name, brave sir? Loku, I think. Loku. Laura Huku. Something like that. Good night, sweet prince. Right. Who else is left? There's a plasma artillery over there that we need to take out as well. I don't think he's going to last. Got most of our team going into the kill. Now, as you can see, he's just being harassed from the skies by a flyer who's just too nimble for him to easily aim at with his plasma guns. If he hit the flyer with his plasma weapon, he'd probably kill it outright. But, alas, it was doomed for him. That was probably F1630? Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, where is F1630? I fancy they are possibly just AFK. They've been in a couple of the fights. In fact, I'm fairly certain they've been on my team. It may be a bot that simply hovers upwards using helium. So it'll be around here somewhere, up there. I'm almost tempted to go up and have a look for him, but I do wish he wouldn't join the battles if he's just going to idle out. It's not very fair on the team that he's on. Wow, guys, you're very loud and boisterous today. Shush. My goodness. And you know, in all the time that I've been recording lately, I've not seen anyone with vapor trails. I'm wondering if you just don't see them on other people's screens. If so, that's actually kind of sad, because I want people to see the pretty things that I draw in the sky. Right, okay. Let's see, how did we do that? We got 2 kills, did a decent amount of damage. We also got base capture bonus and victory. That's 1,008 total RP earned. That's fantastic. And 14 tech points. We're actually really close to being able to unlock the next thruster. That will be fun. I am probably going to continue playing for some time tonight whilst unlocking that and then unlocking, again, enough money to buy a pair of them. Let's just check out. I think it's 54. Yes, it is. So it's only 3 more that I need, and then it's probably a ridiculous amount of money involved. But that is it from me and from the I Come In piece, which is now a bit of a dogfighter rather than a bomber, but really it's a subpar dogfighter, I feel. I need more speed. Much, much more speed before this is really a viable fighter. I need to be able to climb quickly. I can point my ship at the sky quickly, and I can point my ship at the ground quickly, but I still can't move very fast because of these. They're not enough. We need more power. But that is it for now. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you will be joining me for future Robocraft shenanigans. But until then, and as always, do take care.